All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and share the link with whoever you wish. Now, I saw somebody making a post saying that Islam make a lot of sense. So I wanted to do a little comment about that. When a Muslim he says that it makes sense that Allah he want to spread hatred and enmity specifically between the Christians because Allah is a good God. Allah want to save us. How he save us? He spread hatred and enmity. That make a lot of sense. That will fix us, supposedly, will make us better people by spreading hate between us. That makes sense. So if Allah spread the hatred, who is the devil? The Prophet said, because the Prophet he encouraged peace. He loved peace. This is why he asked the Muslim to shed their blood. The murderer has 6 things in a store. What? The murderer, like Osama bin Laden, he have 6 things in the store with Allah. He is forgiven from the first drop of his blood is shed. What? So I can do whatever I want, and then because I got killed fighting for Muhammad, all my sin is gone. So Muhammad is saying to me, in exchange of your life, we will forgive you. Just die for me. And that makes sense. Muhammad himself, he don't want to die for you. You die for him. You die for Muhammad, you get all your sin forgiven. A promise in the future which nobody will see. And then the second he die, Allah will show him his place in the heaven. Like right away, let me show you your apartment. Brother Osama, let me show you your apartment in heaven. And then after that, he is spared of the torment of the grave. And here is different story. It makes sense that Islam believe that when you go to the grave, there's 2 angels will come and they will have with them a hammer, and the hammer is made from steel, and they will ask you 3 questions. First, who is your God? You say Allah. You pass this one. Then they ask you, what is your religion? Then you say Islam. You pass this one. And they will show you a picture of the Prophet Muhammad. They will ask you, who is this guy? You will say Prophet Muhammad. If you answer those 3 questions correctly, you will pass. Now, I mean, what the punishment at the grave, you idiot? As long as he is a Muslim and he will answer the 3 questions correctly. So what punishment of the grave? Hello? And then he is kept safe from the great fight. Great fight, the guy is dead. He kept safe from the great fight. And then Allah will warp him with garment made of faith. Have you ever heard of that? And then Allah, he will marry him to the huri, the sexual gift, the sex toys of Allah. I mean, that make a lot of sense. It makes sense that Islam is peace, but Allah forbid Muslims from taking Christians and Jews as a friends, which mean they have to take us as enemies. Chapter 5 verse number 51 as an example. That makes sense. Islam is peace. Take not the Christians and the Jews as a friends, protectors, helpers, etc., for they are friends to each other, and the one of you who take them as a friend, he is one of them. A pure teaching of hate and division. So a Muslim now, he cannot take me as a friend because he have always to take me as an enemy. And what is the reason? I'm a Christian. It makes sense. Because all the religion of Islam about forcing people to convert to Islam. This is Muhammad talking. And as you see, no, we are not showing you things from our own with the proofs and reference which is authentic. Muhammad being commanded to kill all mankind until they testify that there is no God except Allah and Muhammad is prophet. He have to put his name next to it. And then if you do so, the thief Muhammad and his gang, they will not take your property, they will not shed your blood, except if you decide to leave Islam again, or you don't pay Muhammad money even after you convert to Islam. And those hadith is all over. Look at this. I've been commanded to kill. Do you see the word fight in Arabic? This is uqatil. Uqatil, fight in English doesn't really describe the word uqatil. Fight in English, it can be two people just, fighting, like, even by words. This is about killing them by sword. Until, so what is the condition? Until they convert to Islam. And then you will see there, it says their blood. Does it say blood? Their blood and their property is secured. So we are talking about blood now. But in the video, they say to you, nobody can force you to convert to Islam. So all those videos are propaganda, marketing. They are marketing videos to fool non-Muslims. And man, there's a lot of donkeys in this earth. In fact, for me, if you ask me, I believe Islam prey on those who have a low IQ. When there's a wolf or a bunch of wolves watching animals in the field, let us say wild animals, they don't target really the strong one of them. They go for the young, they go for the weak, they go for the sick, they go for the one who his leg is broken, he cannot run, and they hunt. They hunt in what? They prey on the weak one. This is Islam. This is why we don't see the Muslims coming here says, okay, you know what? I'm going to see how strong you are. I'm going to hunt you. Here they are potatoes. So they go between the crowd to see who of you he cannot run, who of you is not knowledgeable, who of you is not informed, who of you is slow. And they prey on you if you are one of those. And Islam, as whole and as details, which mean nothing you can escape from being stupid in Islam. Nothing. Actually, I challenge any Muslim to show me one thing in Islam is not stupid. Anything. Even when they speak about Christ, the whole story, it doesn't make sense. Even when they say that Mary, she was a virgin, you ask them, why in Islam Mary is a virgin? It doesn't make sense in Islam. It makes sense only in Christianity. The Christian believe that the Messiah is God who came to this earth. Okay. So he's not going to be born of sexual relationship. Okay, that makes sense. Jesus says, I'm from above, you are from below. Okay. In Islam, why Jesus is born of virgin, nobody knows. And if this is a miracle to show ability of God, well, nobody can prove it. I can say my mother, she gave birth to me when she was a virgin. Your mother, she can claim the same thing. Nobody is going to go between the legs of women to see if she was a virgin before that or after. So even the stories which is coming from other belief, in Islam, they lost their meaning. It makes sense that a Muslim cannot even take his own father and brother as friends if they are not Muslims. That make a lot of sense. Chapter 9, verse number 23. Pure hatred and disgusting. So my friend, we have to agree that Islam make a lot of sense. I want to say thank you for being here, guys. Please don't forget to download this video, share it around. Don't share the link, download the video.